Morning, a few ladies and mainly gentlemen. It's my birthday ride. I'm going to France to meet a mate of mine, Lee, in I can't remember where it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's in France. It's now 2 minutes past 9. I wanted to leave at 8 standard, so I'm an hour behind already before I even start. Under pressure. Anyway, so I'm going to get going. It's all going to be motorway, so I'm going Channel Tunnel. It's £100 more to go Channel Tunnel than it is to go on the ferry, but I just can't be doing with the faff on the ferry. So I'm going to get going. No point filming anything unless something interesting happens, which I highly doubt, because it's all motorway and it's horrific. So I'll probably catch you when I get to the Channel Tunnel. Love you. I know I seem to say it a lot, but welcome to the UK motorway network. It's just... Anyway, everything's pink and fluffy. La la la. Okay, so a little update. It's saying there's a 60-minute delay on the route, on the live traffic, if you can see that. So it's saying save 29 minutes in 30 miles. So in 30 miles, I'm hoping, because I did just click where it says save, but it said turn restricted mode off or something. Can't do it while you're riding or something like that, I can't remember. So I'm hoping that it automatically takes me on this other route to save me a 60-minute delay, because if it doesn't, I've missed the train. And I bought the cheap as chips, can't change it, not flexible train ticket. So yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, like I say, I hope it automatically changes the route, because I've got to be there really at 20 past 12, and the train leaves at 24 minutes past 1, and if I don't get diverted to the, you know, non-delay route, I'll get there at 26 minutes past 1. So as long as I'm on the fastest route, that's all you can do, innit? Apart from give the Denalis a good workout and get everybody out of the way. The trouble is, half the people on the motorway don't know how to drive anymore. I'm not going to go on that rant again, but stay left unless you're overtaken. If you're not overtaken, stay left. I just don't understand what's so hard. But they're all just in lane 2 and 3, nothing in lane 1 all the time. I just don't understand what's going on, and there's too many people here. But anyway, I'm not going to go on. Right, catch you in a bit. Right, well, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm doing all right. I'm going to now get there at 12:30. What I will say is, right, I know some people think that Denali lights, D4s and D7s in particular, are expensive lights, but let me just tell you, I didn't film it. I had to concentrate, and although, you know, filtering is legal, yeah, I didn't film it. Anyway, got through all the traffic. There was basically a massive accident, and Mick Gould, awesome guy. If you Google Mick Gould, right, it's a recovery company that operates around the M25. Check out his trucks. I know some of you might be interested, most of you probably won't be, but if you're into, you know, bikes, a bit of a petrol head, some of you might be into trucks. I know some of you guys are actually truck drivers, but if you're not familiar, which obviously a lot of you probably aren't, like I say, Google it, Mick Gould. I think he's in Tunbridge Wells. I met him once years ago and he showed me his collection of American cars and stuff. I was just driving past and I just had this magnetic pull into his yard, and I pulled in there in my F350 Super Duty, the first one I had, which was all tricked up, and he come out looking at it, got chatting. Yeah, really cool guy. But anyway, he was there, or one of his trucks was there back there. There was something on fire, or I wasn't sure what had actually been on fire, a truck, a car, something, and there was all sorts going on. But anyway, as I was saying, the Denali lights, yes, they are expensive, but I'm absolutely guaranteeing you guys that if I didn't have my Denali lights, potentially I would be missing my channel tunnel. I mean, you just give it some of the old I've got D7s and D4s on here, as some of you will know, which is a bit over the top, granted, but go big or go home. You don't need both. D4's more than adequate, but if you've got D7s as well, I've got the D4s set up as like normal beam, and the D7s set up as main beam. Anyway, there is a video on my channel about that, so I won't bore you with it. And a Denali sound bomb. I did seem to piss a couple of people off. Now, I don't want to be sexist, you know, but most blokes, they'll see me come in, they'll see all the Denalis kicking off, and they'll move out of the way, no problem. Whereas a few I had back there, like I say, I'm not going to be sexist, but they weren't men, right? And one of them gave me the finger, one of them shouted something out the window, and one of them was shaking her head, getting all bent out of shape. So yeah, there was three that I noticed anyway. They seem to have the opinion of, if I'm having a shit day, you're going to have one as well. That kind of attitude, I reckon. But most people, they just see you come in and they just move out of the way, you know, just because they're sat in traffic. But anyway, that's about that. Get yourself some Denalis. I just passed a truck and the number plate was N666, and then I forget the other bit, but it doesn't matter. And I thought, oh look, so I went past him, give him a bit of parpage on the Denali sound bomb, give him a thumbs up, nothing. I thought he might notice my number plate, but he didn't. Nothing. Probably thought, what's he on about, or something, you know. But yeah, miserable bastard, just saying. Now, I'm going to try not to mess up going to Folkestone Services to get some shekels, because I've messed that up a couple of times. So this time, let's see if I can make that happen and come out, because I'm on my own, come out and everything still be on my bike. Obviously I'll take the GoPro off, the sat-nav locks via the BMW normal locking setup, because I converted it all. There might have been a video about that before this, don't know. yeah, so I'm going to go in there, change some money, and then get out of there, skedaddle on down to the terminal to get on the tunnel, because that's 36 miles. So I like on the screen on this sat nav, I might have done a video, like I say, on the sat nav before this, but I like the way you can have all the information on the side there, and it shows you where garages, shows you where fuel stations are. Oh look, and a historic dockyard in 8.1 miles. So if I fancied, if I was riding along thinking to myself, I got a bit of time on my hands, do you know what? I fancy having a look at a historic dockyard. Oh no, look, there is one. I'm going to go and have a look at it. And I might even do myself like a pot noodle in the dockyard or something. Because you can. Because you can. Okay, check this out. The Channel Tunnel is about 32 miles roughly from here. On the little screen, on the side of the screen here with the information on, I got Sainsbury's fuel in 12 miles, Cineworld in 12 miles over there, right? Might fancy going to watch, I don't know, Lollipop Lesbians 3. I think 4 is the next one, but anyway, so at the bottom here, 21 miles, M20, Shop 24 Folkestone. So it's showing me, so I can't really miss it unless I am a complete tool. There is a chance of that. I should it's there in front of me. How cool is that? So yeah, this sat nav is awesome. Like I say, there's probably going to be a video of the sat nav before this one, so I'll try to shut up about it, but I am excited about it because it is the sat nav that BMW should have got on here in the first place. I didn't like that TomTom 550 rider, I just didn't get on with it. I know I didn't really give it much of a chance, but oh, another thing, I am wearing the Winx Wheels Ultra Shorts. So it's like padded gel shorts, boxer shorts. There will be a video on the channel before this, so some of the footage of this video you will probably recognise because I'll use bits of this trip in that review of the Ultra Shorts, just so that you know. So I'm not going to mention what I think of them on this video, because at this stage I'm still checking it out. I will say it's like wearing a nappy that you've pooed in. Take that as you like. Look at this tool. Look, he's not. What's he overtaking? What are they overtaking? Nothing. See? And this is what it's like. They haven't got a clue what they're doing. So you're just going to sit there all day. Oh, I'm not going to be sexist. Just saying. I don't know if you can see, but up there, oh god, what's this guy doing? Oh my god. Anyway, oh, you're not going to see it now. Up there's a plainclothes police car, right? It's a red estate Volvo, red Volvo estate rather. Anyway, he's going up behind people, he's got all his blues and twos going, and people are just oblivious, and he's going up behind them and flashing his lights, and they're just sat there. But I wanted to show you, but missed it now. It just goes to show the observation. Look at this guy here, look. Not overtaking anything. Sorted. Right. I'll fill it with some fuel here as well, I think. But I'll do that in a minute. I'll get some bing bongs first. I'm doing alright so far. 12:25. I'm gonna get there, look. Yeah, doing alright. Well, it's not a bad parking spot, is it? I'll have a portion of that pie as well, I think. Yeah, why not? Yeah, don't blame you. Right. Don't blame you, sir. Let's go and get some shekels. Check it out, it's closed. They don't do it here anymore. Got to go to Tesco's, which is after the Channel Tunnel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's impossible to get change these days. I'll get some fuel. And then, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I got time to go looking for a Tesco's. Not sure what to do just yet. Let's get some fuel anyway. Yeah, you gotta laugh. So yet again I find myself getting on the Channel Tunnel with no euros. It's just unbelievable. I just don't understand why they don't have a bureau de change here in the terminal. What's going on? And they didn't have one of that services like I've been telling everybody they do. They did have. Which one should I go to here? I'll go to this one. What's he doing? Some time later. That's a nugget. That van, look, a nugget. What's that all about? Really? You'll put the card in as well, have you?
No, you got your bit from reference.
Sorry?
You missed one number off.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, it looks like it. So there's only 7 numbers there.
64 94
Yeah.
57
Yeah.
77.
77, there you go.
What a numpty.
The first call's in about 5 minutes time, so if you wanted to go straight round you can. If you wanted to go to the main terminal for a little bit, you
Okay, there's not a bureau de change anymore, is there? So we can't get any money?
I don't think so.
No, they've stopped it at Folkestone Services as well.
You can have a look in there.
Nah.
You do have, but I'm not sure if it's open, that's the thing. I've seen it in there today, but I'm not sure if it is actually open or not.
Oh, really?
If you want to go have a look, you can.
I ain't got time, have I?
You've got 5 minutes of first call, so
Okay,
you definitely do have time.
okay. Alright, thanks. Alright, see how this goes. I bet they ain't got one. They used to have, and then they didn't. I'll be surprised if they have. I'll be very surprised. Cool, stinks in here. What we got then? Starbucks. They ain't got one in here. Ain't got one, have they? Excuse me, do you know if you can change money anywhere in here?
No, the cash points give out euros.
Yeah, no. Alright, thank you. Game over. See? Absolutely impossible. How did I get in here? This way. Oh look, an H van. Oh, well, that's that then. Unbelievable. God, it stinks in here. Every perfume you can think of. I'm sweating my Jacobs off now. What a load of cack. Thank you. Lovely day for a Guinness. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what's that then? As usual, that is that. Right, let's get round and get on this train. I don't like the way this guy's sat in reverse. That's a bit of a concern. Oh, he's not now. Good. Sweating my Jacobs off here. 23 degrees. All my adventure gear on. Oh, right. That's that little bit done. This is so much easier than getting on a ferry. I know it's more money. In this case it was £100 more money. But do you know what? I'd rather pay the £50 on the way out and on the way back in to have less grief and people trying to strap your bike down with a old bit of sort of a padded thing, a vinyl pad, like they just chuck this sort of foam pad that's covered in scabby vinyl that's been on it for 20 years on the floor and all this crap. They put that on your seat and up your tank a bit, like, and then put this big ratchet strap and strap it all down. Yeah, that'll do your electronic ignition, electronic suspension, a world of good, I reckon. So I always hang about on a ferry and I strap it myself off the crash bars. I don't have you don't want it over your seat, but I just can't be bothered with ferries, because if you get a bit sicky, you get a bit of sand in your vag, you can't get away from it, you're stuck on there.
About
8? Yeah, if you're ill on a ferry, that's it, you've had it, you can't get away from it. I mean, granted, the ferry from Dover to Calais is only an hour and 35 minutes, or it used to be. But this is like 20 minutes when you're actually on it. Much better. Oh look, an adventurist. He's got full-on knobblies going on. He's like all serious with knobbly tyres. Got it all going on there. Brand new knobbly tyres. I was just chatting to this guy. That's a race bike, but obviously he's using it on the road. It's road legal. But I said to him, I said, look at you doing it properly with your knobbly tyres. But yeah, he's going to Bulgaria. He's got one of those Garmin in reach thingies, and I'm just seeing what he's doing. I'm not sure if his bike's cut out. He's got a massive great big tablet as his GPS. He's got all sorts of stuff. He's got all the gear on there. Mind you, he did compliment me on my lights. Can't see those tyres are going to last him long going to Bulgaria unless he's going on the TET, if there is a TET, a Trans-European Trail, which I quite fancy a go on, but not on this. I lent this over then a minute ago. Christ, wonder what that was. I lent this over a minute ago on quite a steep you know, slope, and yeah, I just, and I mean just managed to lift it back up straight again. All the strength I could muster in my legs. I used to train 6 days a week, but that was a while back now. Gave it all up. I need to get back into it. It's one of those, that old chestnut, innit? Oh yeah, got to get back down the gym.
Now you got penalty. You go in there.
Did that cut out?
No.
Oh, you turned it off?
Yeah, I turned it off just in case.
Ah.
I will roll it down. Make sure that.
Right, we're getting on it now. It was a little bit of faff. It was late. 15 minutes I think it was. Yeah, 15 minutes, not the end of the world. Still easier than going on the ferry.